Hello, just making a quick video to accompany the article I'm going to post up on arm training. I posed the question a couple of weeks ago on our Facebook page and also on LinkedIn. What's your favourite and or best exercise for arms? So triceps, biceps, forearms. The answers I received are varied, but not that varied. And is this because these exercises are the best exercises, or may it be in part to available equipment and also people conform into what is considered the done thing, maybe a bit of both. From the more experienced trainers, the answers are more varied, with many stating what exercises they felt had the best feel for them in terms of comfort and muscle stimulus. For example, a tricep rope being used for press downs to avoid aggravating an existing elbow issue, or a preacher bench being used for greater load, perhaps towards the mid position, or if people are performing the exercise correctly, better stretch on the short head of the bicep towards the starting position of the movement. Often though, I believe that having a favourite movement can hinder our development, decreasing the variety to an extent, and also increasing the likelihood of repetitive stress injuries. That's not to say perform exercises that are uncomfortable. We don't want to aggravate an existing injury. It simply means regularly changing the angles at which we work around a joint to avoid repetitive stress injuries such as golfer's elbow or tennis elbow. And great attacks different muscles and muscle heads. In terms of actual size, a well-developed arm can be somewhat of an illusion. Consider the wearing of short sleeves. What's on show are your forearms. So if you've got a decent set of forearm flexors and extensors, and they're on show. Brachioradialis, accompanies flash, even you can see your brachioradialis, your biceps brachii, the different heads of the tricep. So I think we can just about see in this light your lateral head of your triceps coming through the middle, long head, and even the medial head on display. And that's not that's just a regular short sleeve top. It is also commonplace to see bad form used in order to lift a greater weight. To an extent, it's still increasing the biomechanical stress around the joint or upon the muscle, so they will still achieve development, but long term is not necessarily the best for that particular joint. So I'd advocate, we're working with levers, so I'd advocate the principles of disadvantage. So slow and controlled when working around that lever, and also holding the weight at the furthest distance away from yourself. And in time, with good form, the progression should be greater, and hopefully you'll avoid injuries also. This is a pretty quick video because I'm just off to the gym now. A gym in Portishead to meet a friend called Tom, and the gym's called The Hub. But what Tom doesn't know yet is he's going to record some exercises, just showing variety during different lifts, in order to achieve basically what we've said. So some of them you might not have seen before, or you might consider a bit unorthodox, but hopefully it'll give you an idea of the sort of variety that you can add to your arm training. The majority or the heaviest work that your biceps are going to do are during pulling movements for your back. So the bicep movements almost become secondary after that, because they've played a large role in helping during other pulling movements. Similarly with pressing movements, if you're training shoulders or chest, then your triceps are going to be lifting more during that movement as a helper, than perhaps isolating them during other movements. But we'll show you some variety. and look at incorporating them into your workouts. That is, if they don't aggravate existing injuries. Otherwise, the angle should give you some ideas of what you could do.